Let's talk about something we all have, a digital front door. And I've got some news. That one lock you're using, it's probably not enough. So today, we're going to add a second one, and I'll show you exactly how.
Okay, picture this message popping up when you try to log into your email. It's frustrating, right? But hang on, what if that message means your security actually worked? What if it just stops someone else from getting in? It totally reframes things, because the real question is always, what if the person trying to break in isn't you?
For, I don't know, forever, we've all relied on passwords to guard our most sensitive information. But let's be honest, in today's world, a password alone is like having a single, simple lock on your front door. It's just not enough to keep the bad guys out. You see, hackers have this whole toolbox, and it's all designed to get past that one little lock. They can trick you with these super convincing phishing emails, or they can just buy your credentials on the dark web after a big data breach. Or, they can just use powerful software to guess millions of password combinations. Each one of those is a direct threat to that single line of defense.
So, if one lock isn't doing the job, what's the obvious answer? Well, you add a second one. And that, right there, is the entire idea behind two-factor authentication, or as you'll usually see it, 2FA. Think of it as the most important security upgrade you can make to your online accounts.
So what is it exactly? Well, 2FA just means that to log in, you have to prove it's really you in two different ways. Your password, all by itself, just isn't enough anymore. It's all about combining something you know with something you have.
Let me really break this down for you. With just a password, a thief who steals your key can walk right into your house. Simple as that. But with 2FA, it's like having two separate locks on that door. Even if a hacker steals your password, they're still stuck outside because they don't have that crucial second key.
So how does this actually work? Well, it all boils down to combining two things from three different categories. First, there's something you know. That's your password or your PIN. Second, something you have, your phone or a little physical security key. And third, something you are. We're talking biometrics here, like your fingerprint or your face. Real 2FA requires a combination of two of these to grant access.
Okay, so when you actually go to turn on 2FA, you're going to see a few different options for that second lock. Let's walk through the most common ones, kind of from good to better to best.
All right, first up, you've definitely seen this one. Getting a code sent to you by a text message or an email. It's super common, and hey, it's way better than nothing at all. A step up from that is an authenticator app. This is an app on your phone that spits out a brand new code every 30 seconds. That's even better. But really, the gold standard, the best of the best, is a physical security key. It's a tiny little device you either plug into your computer or just tap on your phone, and it makes it almost impossible for a hacker to get in from halfway across the world.
Okay, we get what it is. We get how it works. But why does this really truly matter? Why should you maybe even pause this and go turn it on right now? Because honestly, the stakes could not be higher. We're talking about your money, your personal identity, your private data, everything. To put it simply, 2FA is probably the single best thing you can do to protect yourself from the most common cyber attacks out there. It slams the door shut on thieves who already have your stolen password. It stops people from just taking over your accounts, it blocks a lot of phishing attacks, and if you run a business, it's an absolutely essential shield for your customers' data.
And hey, don't just take my word for it. The U.S. Federal Trade Commission put it perfectly. They said, spending a few minutes to turn it on now can save you the hassle and countless hours it'll take to recover a hacked account or deal with identity theft. I mean, that really says it all, doesn't it?
And here's the best part about all this. This massive security upgrade is surprisingly easy to set up. Seriously, you don't need to be a tech expert at all. Here are the simple steps to get it done.
For pretty much any service, your email, your bank, whatever, the process is going to be almost identical. Just log in and head to your account settings. Find the Security or Privacy tab and look for the option labeled Two-Factor Authentication or maybe Two-Step Verification. From there, the website or app will walk you right through the rest of the setup. It's that easy.
Not sure where to start? Prioritize these. Your financial accounts, banks, and credit cards for sure. Then your primary email. Because, let's be honest, that's the master key to everything else. After that, lock down your social media, any payment apps you use, and any tax sites. Securing these first will give you the biggest security boost right away. So let's bring it all back. We've established that your password is just one lock on your digital front door, and we know how easily that single lock can be picked. The only question left is, isn't it time to add the second?